Hi, I'm Pavel, software engineer from Hamburg. Today I'm going to show you what I've learned from Coca-Cola's Q1 earnings report. It's an educational content for financial advice. Please seek licensed professional. Insights. Links to the form and to the code that I'm using are in the description. We will be looking into this thank you form for the first quarter of 2023. I'm showing you how I read quarterly reports, and I analyze only a subset of data in it. But you are able to apply the same techniques to analyze all the data in the form, or even apply it to different documents. We will visualize some facts from financial statements, as well as analyzing management discussion and analysis of financial condition and results of operations. This is the place where management discusses risks, opportunities, and other important issues. We will access company facts via Edgar API. For that, you have to provide your email address. It is a requirement from SEC. After that, you are able to fetch the facts. You can see there are multiple tabs here. The first tab, it is a cash and cash equivalents. It is a value from the balance sheet, but you're able to see previous filings. And the following tabs are from the balance sheet as well, liabilities and total equity, and you're able to see way more data than in the actual report that provides you with the previous period only. The next three tabs, revenues, gross profit, and net income or loss, are coming from the statements of income. The next four tabs, cash by operations, by investing, by financing, and net cash increase or decrease, are coming from statements of cash flows, and you are able to see way more data than the previous period in the report. The next tab probably is the most interesting part of the video, because it is where we are going to summarize management discussion and analysis, and even get some answers to our questions from this text. Management discussion and analysis are 12 pages of text with some tables. First, let's fetch them from the Edgar API. For that, you have to know a session number. Let's click fetch. And now you can see that for summarization and question answering, we are going to use large language model. In this case, OpenAI. You have to provide your API key if you would like to use it. Total tokens is a number of tokens you are going to spend on input for the summarization. But remember, instructions and output takes tokens as well. Let's click summarize. Please be patient and wait around a minute. As you can see, it generated a nice summary. Let's ask some follow-up questions. For example, why net cash provided by operating activities decreased? Large language model should give us an answer. Let's ask the same question, but about investing activities. We got an answer. And let's ask the last question. And we got a nice response. That's it with the demonstration. If you are an accountant, investor, trader, or someone who's read the report, please help me to improve the next insights and comment what is the most important information you got from Q1 Coca-Cola's earnings report. How it works. In a get company facts function, we are calling Edgar API with our email that we set as user agent and the central index key of a company. In case of Coca-Cola, it is this number, and getting a JSON back. In get fact, we are extracting individual fact, for example, revenues, from that JSON structure. We are taking label, description, and the list that we convert to the data frame. And in case of Coca-Cola, it makes sense to present values in millions. That's why we add a column to our data frame. Get role form gets the thank you form in an XML format. Let's uncomment this code here and run the cell. We will see the data frame of a revenue fact. You can see that we have a value in dollars and our newly created column in millions. We also got a raw form, and for you to have an idea what kind of data we are getting, let's display first 500 characters. In this function, we are extracting every HTML node in between of item 2 and item 3. Let's uncomment this code and run it. You can see we are getting HTML back. I would like to mention that there are paid solutions to extract this information. Get documents loads our HTML and returns a document with the whole contents of an HTML that we passed into it. This document is too big, that's why we are splitting it into smaller chunks. And as you can see, now we have multiple documents. Summarize docs runs a summarize chain from the LangChain with a MapReduce chain type. Look up for other types, you may find the use cases for them. MDNA QA class is an abstraction for helping you to deal with the vector store. Small note that when you instantiate it, you are calling embeddings model, so you have to pay for embeddings. Let's run a simple question: what are the risks? You can see that first we are using Chroma with DuckDB, and after some time we should get an answer. As you can see, we got it after 15 seconds, and we have a nice answer to our question. The rest of the notebook is just a UI to call the functions and a class that I showed you. Thank you for watching.